Let's be honest, America. You like big things. Big cars, Big Macs, big screens. Well, get ready for another big thing, Chartres Cathedral. This ain't your average church, folks. This is Gothic architecture on steroids. Located in the heart of France, about an hour from Paris, Chartres has been wowing visitors for almost 1,000 years. That's right, 1,000 years. This building was already old when America was just a twinkle in some explorer's eye. So put down the extra-large fries, hold the ranch dressing, and let's explore why Chartres Cathedral should be on your bucket list. Spoiler alert, it involves gargoyles, stained glass, and a whole lot of faith. Buckle up. First things first, let's address the elephant, or rather, the stone demon in the room, gargoyles. These grotesque figures perched on the cathedral's exterior are not just there for decoration. Sure, they look cool, but they served a practical purpose. They were essentially medieval rain gutters, directing water away from the building. Functional and terrifying, the Middle Ages were a wild ride. But hey, who needs boring old downspouts when you can have demonic creatures staring down at you? It's like a medieval water park designed by Tim Burton. You've got to admire the commitment to dramatic flair. Step inside Chartres and prepare to be amazed, or blinded, depending on the weather. The stained glass windows are legendary. We're talking over 160 of them, each telling a biblical story or depicting the life of a saint. Now you might be thinking, stained glass, that's just colored light. Oh, but you see, in medieval times, colored light was a big deal. It symbolized the divine, the connection between heaven and earth. Plus, think of it this way, no electricity, no light bulbs. These windows were the Instagram filters of their day, transforming ordinary sunlight into something truly spectacular. You know, before Valencia and Mayfair were even a thing. Speaking of heaven and earth, let's talk about the driving force behind this masterpiece, faith. And not just any faith, but medieval Catholic faith. These people were serious about their religion. They believed that building a cathedral this grand would earn them some serious brownie points with the big guy upstairs. And let's be honest, it probably worked. If God's handing out architectural awards, Chartres is a shoo-in for best in show. Every carving, every statue, every inch of this cathedral screams devotion. It's a testament to the power of belief, even if that belief involved a healthy dose of fear and trembling. Hey, we all cope in our own ways, right? Section 5, Towers of Power. One's bigger, get over it. Now, let's talk about those towers. You can't miss them. They stand tall and proud, reaching for the heavens, a testament to the architectural prowess of their time. They dominate the skyline, a constant reminder of the church's power in medieval times. These towers were not just structures, they were symbols of faith, ambition, and the human spirit's desire to connect with the divine. And yes, before you ask, one is taller than the other. This difference in height isn't just a quirk, it's a story etched in stone, a narrative of evolving architectural styles in the passage of time. The South Tower, completed in the 12th century, is a masterpiece of early Gothic architecture. Its design is characterized by pointed arches, ribbed vaults, and flying buttresses, all hallmarks of the Gothic style that sought to reach new heights, both literally and metaphorically. But then they went and built the North Tower a century later in the flamboyant Gothic style. This newer tower is more ornate, with intricate details and a sense of exuberance that reflects the changing tastes and advancements in construction techniques of the time. It's like the medieval version of sibling rivalry played out in stone and stained glass. Each tower has its own personality, its own story to tell, and together they create a dialogue that spans centuries. But hey, who are we to judge? These towers, with their differences, make the cathedral all the more fascinating. They invite us to look closer, to appreciate the nuances and the craftsmanship that went into their creation. It makes for a more interesting skyline, right? The contrast between the two towers adds a dynamic quality to the cathedral's silhouette, making it a landmark that captures the imagination and the eye. And let's be honest, you'd be lying if you said you didn't have a favorite. Whether it's the elegant simplicity of the South Tower or the intricate flamboyance of the North, there's something for everyone to admire. So next time you find yourself gazing up at these towers, take a moment to appreciate their differences and the rich history they represent. Section 6, Pilgrimage, not your average weekend getaway. Building a massive cathedral wasn't enough, though. They also had to make it a pilgrimage destination. People would travel for weeks, sometimes months, to reach Chartres. And why? Well, besides the obvious getting right with God thing, Chartres housed a very special relic, the Sancta Camicia, believed to be the tunic worn by the Virgin Mary during the birth of Jesus. Yes, you heard that right. A piece of clothing allegedly worn by Mary, mother of Jesus. It was like the medieval equivalent of seeing Elvis in concert. People were literally lining up for a glimpse. Section 7. Architectural jargon. Let's impress some academics. Now let's get down to the nitty-gritty, the technical stuff, the architectural jargon that'll make you sound super smart at your next cocktail party, you know? The kind of details that make you nod knowingly and say, ah yes, the ribbed vaulting here is simply exquisite. Chartres is a prime example of Gothic architecture, characterized by pointed arches, ribbed vaults and flying buttresses. These elements weren't just for show, they were revolutionary in their time, allowing buildings to reach new heights and letting more light flood into the interiors. These features allowed for taller, lighter structures, which was a big deal back in the day. Imagine walking into a space that felt almost heavenly, with sunlight streaming through stained glass windows, casting colorful patterns on the stone floors. And let's be honest, the medieval architects were all about showing off. They wanted to create awe-inspiring spaces that would leave people speechless. It was their way of saying, look what we can do. They were like the rock stars of their day, pushing the boundaries of what was possible with stone and glass. Their work was a blend of art and engineering, a testament to human creativity and ingenuity. So, next time you're admiring a Gothic cathedral, you can casually drop phrases like ribbed vaulting and flying buttresses. You might even want to mention how these elements help distribute the weight of the roof, allowing for those massive stained glass windows. Your friends will be so impressed. They'll think you're an architectural genius, and who knows, you might even inspire someone to take a deeper interest in the history and design of these magnificent structures. Just don't blame us if they start asking you to explain the difference between a lancet window and a rose window. But hey, that's a good problem to have, right? It means you've piqued their curiosity, and that's what learning is all about. Section 8, Chartres versus Disney, a battle of the fantastical. But let's be real, why should Americans care about some old church in France? You've got Disneyland, right? The ultimate destination for fun, magic and childhood dreams. It's a place where fairy tales come to life, and every corner is filled with wonder and excitement. Well, think of Chartres as the original theme park. Long before Mickey and Minnie, there was Chartres, a place that drew people from all over with its own kind of magic. A place where the architecture itself tells stories, and every stone has a tale to tell. It's got it all soaring towers that reach for the heavens, fantastical creatures carved in stone, and intricate sculptures that have captivated people for centuries. Imagine walking through a place where every corner holds a piece of history, a fragment of a story that has been passed down through generations. Sure, there's no roller coasters or churros, but the stained glass windows are way more impressive than any light show. These windows are not just decorations, they are masterpieces of art that tell biblical stories through vibrant colors and intricate designs. And the gargoyles? Way cooler than Mickey Mouse ears, let's be honest. These stone creatures have been watching over the cathedral for centuries, each one unique and full of character. They are the original guardians, protecting the sacred space with their eerie yet fascinating presence. Plus, Chartres is a reminder that there's more to life than the here and now. It's a place that invites you to pause, reflect, and connect with something greater than yourself. The cathedral stands as a monument to the human spirit, to the creativity and dedication of those who built it. It's a testament to the power of human creativity and the enduring allure of faith, even if it's not your own. Walking through Chartres, you can't help but feel a sense of awe and wonder, a connection to the past, and an appreciation for the incredible achievements of humanity. So next time you think about Disneyland, remember that there's another kind of magic waiting for you in the heart of France. Section 9. So you're saying I should care. So there you have it, Chartres Cathedral, a medieval masterpiece that's still relevant today. It's a reminder that beauty can be found in unexpected places, that history is more than just dates and names, and that sometimes it's good to look up from your phone and appreciate something truly awe-inspiring. Next time you're planning a trip to France, skip the Eiffel Tower, ditch the Louvre, and head straight to Chartres. Trust us, you won't regret it. Just don't forget to pack your sense of humor and a healthy appreciation for the absurd. You're going to need it.